Yeah, I've seen them up there.
Through these traffic lights, then that will take us up to the Kepler factory. This building on the left-hand side, this is the House of Manannan, the museum with moving figures and smells. But lovely marines. This might be the best place to drop you off and also pick you up here. There are some toilets away to the front right hand side, just beyond where these pictures are, and they're free. Hi. Tried to rob a post office but failed. Went back to the ale house, so the story goes. And they went out and they did rob a jeweller's of the equivalent of £200 worth of goods, which was quite a lot of money in 1964. And they forgot that they'd come by ferry, and they went back into the ale house to celebrate their little winning. Got to the port and unfortunately missed the ferry, so they were quite easily caught. Deported from the island, sentenced off the island, and given the birch off the island. 3 lashes each and 3 months detention. Said to be the only 3 ever to have committed a crime on the island and been birched off the island. Metal house, to me it always looks like a factory, very close to the road on the right hand side, front right. These factory looking windows. This is called Grand View, the grey coloured building. Former house of Robin Gibb. And that one over to the white one over to the right, that looks like quite a nice one. But this one very close to the road, we're just passing Grand View. Anybody think they could live there?
Yes. Yes. Oh, yes.
Yes. In England and now Scotland they don't have £1 notes, but here they do. If you do get a hold of one, it's well worth keeping if it's in very good condition, because they are phasing them out. You can go to the bank and ask for one, and maybe get good condition one. Keep it for 20 years and it could be worth £1.10p.
I saw the Viking boats.
Did you?
Yeah, they said on the way in, you know. Well, they were on.
This is never very busy. If you look away to the right hand side of this shop, this grocer's shop, you see the name T.W. Quayle, which is quite a common name on the island. Quayle. Anything beginning with a Q, a C or a K. Entrance to the church on the left. And this is where the former bishops of the island are buried. Oh look, oh. Yeah. And the amount of traffic on the roads, have you noticed how busy it is? I bet you wish you had roads as quiet as these near you, don't you?
We live right near the hospital. We're on the main road. We're on the main road to the hospital.
Way up to the right hand side in the distance there's a white farmhouse. It's called the White House, and this is said to be the farm that has the largest flock of Lockton sheep. on the island. Lopton sheep are the ones with 4 horns.
Yeah.
So I don't know if there are any in the fields there to the right.
Good grazing.
Oh, yeah. Oh, look,
Because
there's a lot
it
of
is
kennels.
sheep, isn't it?
Yeah, a lot of rain.
And that bridge we went over there was the Laugh Bridge, and that's where the motorcyclists do take off with all the wheels. Tommy was going to do the same then, but unfortunately that Range Rover came out against him. Just thought about turning off this road and then taking you maybe past the last house of Norman Wisdom, so you can see that.
It's funny, wasn't it? I remember queuing ages.
It's on
It
the
was
right,
in
you
the
see some
time
little
when
green
everybody would depress
trees, green trees.
Yeah.
It was, you know what I mean? It lifted
Yeah.
I don't know if you wanted to stop for a moment. Only to take a photograph through the window. If you can get the good position. Just on this next corner. So the last house of Sir Norman Wisdom, that's just coming up on our right hand side. How much do you think it's sold for? Because it's an undisclosed figure.
Oh,
That's nice. Is this it?
Yes, this one on the right
Yeah,
here there.
This way.
Care home. I'm not sure if that has actually taken place or not. I don't know who lives there.
No.
Any guesses about the price?
no.
No idea.
750,000. Oh, I don't know what the price is like.
2 million and a bit.
I suppose it'd be because they live there.
I don't think that's an awful lot compared to some of the houses around us.
And if it's 1 or 2. The area just away to our left hand side, this is known as Albert Square. And now back on the racecourse. From here all the way back towards Governor's Corner, which we passed this morning. Lovely children's park away to the right.
I can't remember what TT stands for.
TT.
Oh, it's something trophy, isn't it? Touring trophy. Ah, funny that comes back to you at the last minute.
Yes, one young lady just mentioned there TT meaning tourist trophy. You may spot that if you go into the museum. It's always kept here, although for one time only, and under armed guard it did go across to Germany for a day. This will bring us up to the sharpest corner on the racecourse, the hairpin. We're travelling in the direction that the motorcyclists go here, and they'll go around this corner maybe 20-25 miles an hour because they've got all the roadway. So there's
Does all the padding stop up all the time?
no, they take a lot out there. No, it's okay. Some of it has grown into the vegetation, so they leave it there.
It's obvious now. I wonder what that was there for.
Oh, mother. Norwegian spruce down, and replacing them with the older type tree, the oak, the ash, the beech. And in doing that, they've discovered, as they have in Central Europe, that a lot of little creatures that they thought were extinct or almost extinct have come back. So, very good program. See Scotland right in the very distance, and the flatter part of the island where we've just been, up towards Derby, past Norman Wisdom's house, near to the Point of Ayr. It's said that there are no foxes on the island, no snakes, and also that there are no deer.
We got some you can have.
Then maybe they could do it some here.
Do a lot of damage.
A lot of areas are named after former racing drivers or current racing drivers. One we just passed is Joey's Corner, Joey Dunlop. Further up here, Halewood Heights, there's Aggie's Bend, there's Guthrie's, after James Guthrie. And a little monument to James Guthrie coming up on our front right hand side. He was the winner in 1935. He came from Hawick in Scotland, the same as Steve Hislop. Unfortunately went to race out in Germany and never returned. You're going up for a journey up Snaith Hill Railway tomorrow. It's a lovely lovely Victorian railway. It really is. It takes half an hour to go up and a break on the top. And again, you can perhaps have very good views. And then it comes down a little bit quicker. And that song, The Runaway Train, comes to mind quite often. It does have you probably notice it when you're on the train. There's 3 rails. The centre rail is a braking system which was introduced by John Barraclough Fell, but it's never been used. I'm not sure how they stop now. And it was built for pleasure. It does pass two mines, the Dumbbell mine and the Snaefell mine, but the workers had to walk to the mines or ride their ponies or donkeys. The railway built by the Victorians purely for pleasure. And if they think that's pleasure, quite a variety of bird life around the island, not only seabird life, but there is the peregrine falcon, the buzzard, the red kite has been introduced. And in the Snaefell Valley, which is going to come up very shortly, and maybe a brief stop there, so you can take a photo. And that's where you would find the very rare hen harrier. Are there any bird spotters on the coach? Yes? I'm a bird spotter. Not the feathered type. Just after these lovely bits is this one. There you get quite a good view of the railway track going down into the valley. And tell his mum that somebody waved at him. Little road going around the lumpy bit away to our right hand side, that's known as Brandywell. It's a gated road that goes down towards Kirkmichael. Where the drovers from Peel and Ramsey used to take the horses and cattle in the very early years. Along the route there was a well, runs through the peat, so the drovers said it was the colour of brandy. And because it was the only water supply on that route and they were dying of thirst, they said it not only looked like brandy but it tasted like brandy. A lovely island and lovely views today. I'm quite happy that you came over here today. Maybe next time when you watch it on TV, turn your TV upside down.
Oh, the seaside down there.
You can get one that you can see through both sides.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you could. No, it's not there. There must be some of those about.
Must be.
Somewhere away from them. It might be an invention. I may have to pay. This is Windy Corner. If visibility is good, then across the sea, that's where Cumbria is. Windy Corner.
Sound effects.
It's got them Americans on again.
The same people, same couple. They were repairing the road before the hairpin. They had temporary traffic lights, and they said, when the racing's on, so they have to stop the traffic lights.
You said, of course.
No, I never said anything. Unbelievable. You can't make up things like that.
We've got a neighbour. She's an elderly lady, but you know when they're working, like you see the sign saying when red light shows, wait here. She did. She was on the phone. She waited. She waited. The man came out of the hall and said, I'll help.
And then down towards Craig Navarre. Translated means the hill of the brown cow. Remember this one?
Do you? I've got it right now.
So the parts of it.
It's at the top there that the Isle of Man came off in 2010. He only came back this year.